Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakwadash, double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, Shalom to the hopefully elect. I was gonna live stream this, but my internet just ain't having it for whatever reason, so I'm just gonna make it a video. So this is a response to this comment, well, addressing this comment. Basically, this guy commented on the video that we did here talking about a certain topic, and this person says, this is a sad situation, but pushing out profanity like you just repeated over and over again is no excuse for any situation. Letting corrupt words out of your mouth like that for any reason is Christianity 101. And then he put up rebuke a wise man and he'll love you for it. Rebuke a fool and he'll hate you for it, So this guy doesn't know what he's talking about here. And I let him know that, in a slightly humorous comment here that I put, basically telling him, you don't know what you're talking about. So I'm gonna use this and actually go into what is profanity. What is profanity? So first, we can go to 2 Timothy 2:15, because the thing about Christianity is profane. Christianity is nothing but profanity. Christianity is absolutely corrupt, profane, full of corrupt communication, lies, hypocrisy, all types of madness. All right, so get that out of the way first. This is not Christianity. All right, we're Hebrew Israelites, and we push the true word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the true God, the true power. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Israelites. All you gotta do is your research. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. This right here is the key to not being profane. Rightly dividing the word of truth. This is the key to not being profane. Okay. Rightly dividing the word of truth. So let's jump into, let's talk about what profanity is not. Profanity is not saying shit, damn, saying some rude word, some, as they say it, foul language, whatever, man. That's not what the scriptures are talking about when it goes into profanity. So let's go to 2 Timothy. And, talk about here we go. 2 Timothy 2:14. Of these things put them in remembrance, charging them before the Lord, that they strive not about words to no profit, but to the subverting of the hearers. Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. But shun profane and vain babblings, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. So let's go into these words here. So we got bebelos, right here for profane. What does it say? Lawful to be trodden, accessible, lawful to be trodden of places, profane, unhallowed, common, public place, of men, ungodly. Okay, ungodly. So let's continue. And their word will eat as doth the canker, of whom is Hymenaeus and Philetus. So it's going to go into an example of what profanity is when it comes to the scriptures. Who concerning the truth have erred, who concerning the truth have erred, saying that the resurrection is past already, and overthrow the faith of some. What else can we put in context of this? Saying that it's okay to eat pork, saying that the law of Moses is done away with. Okay, things that go against the scriptures, that go against the true doctrine, that go against, rightly dividing the word of truth. Okay, that go against rightly dividing the word of truth. All right. Nevertheless, the foundation of God standeth sure, having this seal: the Lord knoweth them that are his, and let everyone that nameth the name of Hamashiach depart from iniquity. So if you're teaching, Jesus, that's profane. That's not the real name. That's not. If you're teaching about, so-called white Jesus, that is profanity. Okay. Now, going over here, all I did was type in the word corrupt. And you know what? Let me come back over here and go back into this. Profane. Let's see. Vain babblings. Let's look up that word. Empty discussion. Discussion of vain and useless matters. Shit that's not edifying. Okay? Me saying shit that's not profane. All right? It's not corrupt communication. Okay? It's just a damn word. Just like damn. It's just a word. The F word. It's just a word. Okay? Corrupt communication or vain babblings. Empty discussion of vain and useless matters. Okay? Which will lead to ungodliness, impiety, wickedness. Okay? You over here worrying about stuff that don't even have anything to do with your salvation. You're over here worrying about a bunch of nonsense. Okay? This, this right here, you over here, coming at me over what you perceive as something that's unlawful or evil. What does that have to do with salvation, bro? Not a damn thing. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners. Let's go into this one. All right. Let's see. First, I believe this is Corinthians 15:32. If after the manner of men I have fought with beasts at Ephesus, what advantageth it me if the dead rise not? Let us eat and drink, for tomorrow we die. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners. Awake to righteousness and sin not, for some have not the knowledge of God. I speak this to your shame. But some man will say, how are the dead raised up, and with what body do they come? You see how this is profane and vain babbling right here? Or how about, when the Lord was telling somebody that you have to be born again, and what did he say? Oh, what are you gonna, are you gonna climb back up into your mother's womb? Nonsense. Stupidity. Thou fool, see this? Thou fool, that which thou sowest is not quickened except it die. Now, there's some dark sayings in here. We're not going to necessarily go into what this is talking about. All right. Which the guy that posted this comment wouldn't even be able to begin to understand. But let's go into this right here. Be not deceived. Evil. So you got, this is how you study. This is how you show yourself approved. Of bad nature, not such as ought to be, of a mode of thinking, feeling, or acting, base, wrong, wicked, troublesome, pernicious, destructive, baneful, depraved, injurious, all right, noisome, wicked. Okay, that's what corrupt, it goes back to wickedness. to sin, not some damn words that you use. Okay, like I said, man, changing preaching a false doctrine, changing up the doctrine, talking about eating pork is okay. You know, you can eat shellfish, you could do this, you could do that. It's okay to be, you know, this, that, or the third when it's not, when it's evil, when you're telling lies. That is profane. That is evil. Okay, evil. Let's look up communications, companionship, intercourse, communion. All right, and what did it say in evil? A way of thinking when you coming together. All right, you coming together, you communicating, you having companionship over a corrupt, evil thing. What does it say? It corrupts good manners. What is good manners? Customary abode, dwelling place, haunt, customary state, custom usage, morals, character. Okay, using some dang so-called bad words ain't got nothing to do with your morals or your character. All right, ain't nothing we said in that video that you have a problem with was corrupt or profane. We told the truth. All right, and yeah, we use some harsh language, but dang, sometimes you need to use some harsh language to set the tone, man. Because this ain't a joke, man. We're talking about death. We're talking about the nuclear destruction. We're talking about the judgment and the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. If you want, and we said, if you know, the way that we said it was the way to say it. If you want to fucking be playing around and be on some bullshit, the Lord will kill you, man. Ain't nothing we said was profane or corrupt. Okay, what would be profane or corrupt is to not say those type of things, not to let you know how serious this stuff is. Okay? Awake to righteousness and sin not, for some have not the knowledge of God. Yeah, we read that. Okay? See? 2 Corinthians 2:17, for we are not as many which corrupt the word of God, but as of sincerity, but as of God, in the sight of God, speak we in Hamashiach. Okay, the anointed Yahweh Shai, man. All right. What does it mean? That you put off the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. What does that mean concerning the former conversation? Does that mean, oh yeah, you used to say the F word all the time, man, and now you put that away, you stop saying the F word? No, bro. That's not what it talks about when it says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. All right. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. You know, so, you know, talking about whether it's lawful to do this or that on the Sabbath, you know, whether it's lawful to do some wickedness or not lawful, you know, there's been some damn corrupt communication that's gone on. That's just like, whoa, dude, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of examples out there that I don't really want to go into, but it has nothing to do with saying some dang so-called bad word, man. Has nothing to do with that. Okay? Alright? When it's talking about former conversation, it's talking about your look, deceitful lust. It's talking about your conduct. It's talking about how you conduct yourself. It's talking about your moral character. It's talking about you putting away wickedness, evil deeds. Alright? Corrupt communication, saying that it's lawful to do something, you can do certain. Christianity is so dang corrupt and profane, it's ridiculous. Yeah, so many Christians out there that advocate for LGBT and, you know, all people are, everyone can make all this, everyone can make it, and this, that, and the third, and just so much madness. It's nothing but blasphemy. You know what corrupt communication is? Blasphemy. In fact, let's see. We can go over here and let's see. Corrupt, what is it? Corrupt. See, this is a different word here. Okay. Corrupt the word of God. What does it mean here? to be a railer, to make money by selling anything, to be base, gain by teaching divine truth, to corrupt. That's another thing too. So, making money off of the word. That's another, let me see. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth. Let's look. What's the word there for that? Corrupt communication of speech, a word, living voice, active speaking skill and practice. See, corrupt. Rotten, putrefied, corrupted, of poor quality, bad, unfit for use, worthless. All right, that's not edifying. That's not teaching you. Okay, if I say the dang F word, that's not, corrupt communication coming out of my mouth. If I say the Lord's gonna drop a fucking nuke on your head, if you ain't keeping the law to the best of your ability, or you being silly, or you being wicked, I'm not being corrupt in my communication. My communication is quite on point. It's just because the set of words that I choose, doesn't ring right with you, doesn't mean that what I'm saying is you know what I'm saying, is wrong. Corrupt communication, when you saying the wrong thing regarding salvation, regarding this truth, when you ain't rightly dividing the word of truth, that is corrupt communication. Let me see. Without concern, it's corrupt. So I was looking at some other stuff here. See, be not deceived. Communications. Looking at the word corrupt here. Because I know there was also the word blasphemia. And I'm not sure. Maybe that was over here with profane. Let me see here. Unholy, but refuse profane. Look, profane and old wives' tales. And exercise thyself rather unto godliness. What is profane and old wives' tales? The Trinity. Keep that which commit avoiding profane and vain babblings. Shun profane. Vain babblings. Let me see. Bebelos. I was looking up stuff earlier, and it was I found the word blasphemia. I don't know if it was in corrupt communication but you see the point that I'm getting at here. Unholy and profane. This stuff is all. They see this corrupt communication right here. Whoremongers, defiling themselves with mankind, men stealers, liars. And if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine. That is contrary to sound doctrine. Okay? That's what it's talking about. That is what it means to use corrupt communication, to be profane, to use profanity. Okay? Things that are not edifying according to salvation. Anything that is not rightly dividing the word of truth. If I say that the Lord is going to destroy somebody, all right, this not teaching the right thing, or this being wicked, or this, being rebellious and all this other stuff, that somebody that we knew actually the Lord killed for, All right, because what he was being profane. That guy was being profane. He was corrupt. His communication was corrupt. His conduct was not worthy. Okay. So ain't nothing that we said in that video was wrong or profane or anything like that. All right. It was right on point. So that's what that is. So now, just to address it and get a video in out of it, hopefully it's edifying. All right. Which that's what it means to be edifying, rightly dividing the word of truth. That's what it comes back to. All comes back to the doctrine, sound doctrine. Okay. Christianity 101. Christianity is garbage. It is trash. All right. It is corrupt and profane, and there's nothing but lies and hypocrisy and wickedness and madness involved with Christianity. Okay. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Akakwadash, double honor to the apostles, and others, great millstone, and shalom to all the elect.